In the southern Oklahoma town of Apache, a passion for rattlesnakes is what has put this community on the map for the last 23 years.
Everybody is curious. Of course, most everyone is frightened of snakes. So it kind of works on you two ways. So curiosity and fright. We're going to have lots and lots of fun. We're going to scare lots of people. We're going to get their hearts to beating. As long as I stand still, they're not going to pay any attention to me. They might think I'm just an old tree or something here, you know, but once I move around, you know, they're going to start paying attention. But they will, most of them, try to get away from me, even out in the wild. You come up on a snake, and if he's got an avenue of escape, he'll try to escape. Very, very seldom do they come at you. But now, once in a while, nothing's chiseled in stone when it comes to snakes. If you go slow enough, you can just back right out of them. They won't pay any attention to you whatsoever. Movement, you know, quick movement, that's what they're going to strike at. Of course, they pick up our body heat. You know, they're a pit viper. So they pick up your body heat just like a heat-seeking missile. You know, it's going to zero in on that airplane or whatever it's tracking. And that's the same way that rattlesnake works. Of course, once in a while we get snake bit. So, you know, if you play with fire long enough, you might get your finger burnt. So. And when you get tired, you get lax, and you reach down to pick one up, and you forget it's a snake. And get him just like that. Bam, you're a snake bit. So. We've had people from everywhere come and go hunting. Of course, lots of them, they just want to go out and watch. You know, they don't actually want to hunt, but that's the fun part, hunting. You want to hunt. When we get out to the field, we'll take them to an area that does have snakes, that we've caught snakes at, and we'll show them where some dens are. Now, I think probably most of the snakes have left the dens. It's this late in the year. Once the temperature gets hot enough, they start scattering out. So they'll be a little harder to find. And but hopefully we'll have hunters that catch snakes. So.
Now that's Gene can tell you, that's a classic striking pose. When he's backing like that, if he were just in a round coil, he wouldn't be ready to strike. Just a round circle. But he can raise his head up. He can't get as far as I can. I'm half distance, probably. Why don't you step up about halfway, Gene, and show him. And see, oftentimes they won't do anything. We're too big to... They don't waste their effort on something they can't eat.
We caught 90 one Saturday this year, 3 of us, so that's a lot of snakes. Snakes are cold-blooded animals, so you got to get them when the weather's just right. You know, they'll be laying out sunning, and that's when we catch them. And we've been doing this. This is the 23rd year for the festival, and we started hunting snakes about 25 years ago. Overall, we're going to have probably, most years, about 3,000 pounds of snakes, sometimes more, sometimes less. And we're talking maybe 1,500 snakes. That's lots of snakes, lots of snakes. And we're going to cook about 250 pounds this weekend and serve it deep-fried rattlesnake. And people ask me what it tastes like. And I'll tell you what, Kelly, it tastes just like snake.